he's gone. Oh my, yo, you're gone. Here's the finale. Here's the finale. Let's go. Bro, we have a death battle episode upon us. This is Spider-Man versus Deku. Marvel versus My Hero Academia. Death battle. So, I'm pretty sure at some point, I think it was like earlier. When did this come out? 5 days ago. So, that's still within this week. I'm pretty sure I saw like DM messages and I think I got spoiled on the character that won. But I'm not gonna lie, as time progressed, I like legit, and I'm like, I promise y'all, I am not lying when I say this. I legit forgot who won. Like who said that, who beat who. Like I legit forgot. I legit forgot that. And if we're saying Cap, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna take that. I'll take that. You know what I mean? But who do I got in this death battle? Look, Miles, because this is Miles Morales Spider-Man, right? In the thumbnail. Miles, he's gone through some crazy things. It's great. All right, bet. Miles, he's gone through some crazy things. He's fought against Kingpin. He's fought against a lot of people. But Deku, bro, this man is definitely able to destroy cities. He's able, with his power, he destroys cities. He can probably because he's at least city level. Right? Is that a consensus we can all be on? Like Deku is definitely like with one punch he can really like wipe out a whole city for real if he really wanted to, bro. And I'm like, a Marvel character versus an anime character, I'm not gonna lie. Anime characters, they're too OP. That's how I'm seeing this. So my parlay is on Deku. I don't know. I don't see Miles going up against it. If Miles pulls something that I don't know about, I would genuinely be surprised. I'm like, look, I gotta respect it. I gotta respect the reason. If he actually wins this, I would genuinely be surprised because I don't see how he can. I really don't see how he can. Like we've been in tune on a lot on My Hero of like what Deku can do. Then he just boxed like Austin not too long ago, right? So it's like, I don't know, man. But without further ado, let's get into this video. Oh my, yo, low man with the donut. Hold up. Low man with the 2 gifted. Cousin forget if people know him the bet. Thanks so much for the dono, low man. Yo, I appreciate that, man. We all right. I appreciate that. And without further ado, let's get into this video. If you guys have more requests, please put them down in the comment sections down below. Until then, let's get this video. Oh my gosh, bro. That's crazy. Praying for the black man to fail once again on that. Yo, ain't no way. All right. Let's go. Wow.
Miles Morales versus
Deku
Midoriya.
Spider-Man versus Deku. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
a death battle. Now, I'm sorry. Who created this matchup? This feels like a mismatch. Because I know what Deku can do. Am I sleeping on Miles? Am I really sleeping on Miles right now? Like, this feels like a mismatch. It's only because they have similar abilities to like web sling. Is that why?
All right, let's take this from the top again. This is Peter Parker. He was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for who knows how long, he's been the one and only Spider-Man.
Oh, that new
Friendly
anime
neighbor to all of New York City. In a universe filled with super soldiers, hulking green Goliaths, and world-shattering gods, Spider-Man is there to look out for the little guy.
But in a multiverse of infinite possibilities, that doesn't always last forever. Like in Universe 1610, when NYC's Webhead got iced on the job.
The city was left without its protector. But fortunately, Peter wasn't the only one who got bit. Enter Miles Morales, a young teen from Brooklyn just trying to figure out his place in the world. And now, he had it thrust upon him.
The canon event to start all canon events. Now it was Miles' turn to be the hero the Big Apple needed. And he had all the usual spider kit to help him.
Wait, this is real? He likes Naruto Dragon Ball. When, of course. Wait, this was confirmed? Wow. Just like canon events, GameSpot. Yeah. Wait, who's Paul again?
Him out.
This spider carried the Oz formula, a genetics-enhancing serum that granted Miles superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to alter his body's electron attraction to crawl along any surface.
Any surface, yeah.
Can't forget that classic spider sense, an internal warning system that lets Miles know about incoming threats so he can react ahead of time. He even got an upgrade that acts like a radar, letting him see through stuff.
But no spider person is complete without their web shooters.
Punch blast.
Given to him by Peter's Aunt May, these webs have all sorts of applications between swinging, grabbing, restraining, projectiling, and being made into constructs.
Not having Peter around to show him the ropes made things a lot tougher, though. And between mishaps with wall crawling and web slinging, Miles got off to a rocky start.
Like any typical teenager, he had a lot of self-doubt. Could he keep up in school? What was the right way to talk to girls?
He has to balance everything out. He's struggling.
When one of the villains he had to face turned out to be his very own uncle.
Yo, when I saw that, bro, that's to think back at the very first Spider-Verse movie. That was really in 2018, bro. That was 7 years ago. That's like basically 10 years ago, bro. That's actually wild. Yo, that's wild, bro. When we saw that the uncle was prowling, I was like, huh? I did not see that coming.
Family dinner's so awkward. All that
the crazy rabbit.
To kill you stuff.
Okay.
Fortunately, Miles had a leg up on every other superhero known to man.
Living parents. Better yet, loving parents. They supported him when things got tough, even if they didn't always see eye to eye. And thanks to them, he learned that the best way to be Spider-Man wasn't to do it like Peter, but to do it his own way.
And it helped that this particular spider had a bit more to its bite than Peter's. Miles has a variety of unique powers, like
with his electricity, invisibility,
and venom. Not like Tom Hardy, though it is weird to give your main power the same name as one of your bad guys. Come on.
Right. It's like, huh? Like it's really electricity, but venom. It's like the classic, like, this is one thing I don't know if y'all are familiar with this, but it's like, it's almost like a classic trope of like almost every other black, like, superhero always has electricity powers. It's like yo, static shock, black lightning, like, and then they did that with Miles, but that was just one of many of his other skill sets. But that's not with him having parents. I remember when the second movie came out for the Spider-Verse, everyone had a theory of like, bro, the reason why they're trying to attack Miles, when we only saw the trailers when the movie wasn't out, it's like, bro's the only one with parents, bro. And they're like, wait, you have a dad and mom? Get him.
Spidey, friending is important.
Miles can harness his own bioelectric energy and weaponize it, which is especially effective against individuals with genetic mutations.
Punching, absorbing, blasting, mega blasting.
Gosh.
He can even make electric constructs out of this stuff, like biowebbing and a damn sword. Jeez, what kind of spider was this?
It's not entirely science fiction. Studies have shown that certain species of spiders, such as the Linophiidae, have a process known as ballooning. By spinning a thread of their silk, they can use the Earth's natural electric fields to fly, traveling up to hundreds of miles. No pun intended.
Wow.
Well, whatever kind of bite it was, it gave Miles the edge he needed to find his worth as Spider-Man.
Miles can dodge gunshots, missiles, and lightning bolts. He survived all sorts of beatings, including a building exploding on top of him.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, that first mission in Spider-Man 2, when Sandman launched him across the, I was like, yo, that might be one of their best first missions, dog. I'm not gonna lie, for the Spider-Man games, by far. In my personal opinion, I feel like that Sandman, like, yo. So in the recent mainline Spider-Man comics, MJ Peter went on an alternate dimensional library and encountered Paul. Peter got trapped in there for 5. Paul was the okay. That was the other guy that. And Paul had gotten married. Yeah, and the MJ didn't wait for Peter. Like, she immediately moved on. That was kind of wild. Peter was getting screwed over. Yeah, almost the wires self-insert. Nobody likes Paul, and Miles canonically. Yeah, look, hot take. Peter and Gwen was always the best, the best. Like, either them two or Felicia.
Spidey could lift buildings and dodge light speed attacks, and Miles is more than a match for him.
Like the time he absorbed the energy of a bomb that was going to vaporize Harlem. a
Yeah.
blast that would have equaled 15 million tons of TNT.
He's gotten kudos from a ton of older heroes too, becoming a member of the New Ultimates and the Avengers. He even helped form the Champions, a team of teenage superheroes with the likes of Miss Marvel.
Oh, no, man,
and
Miss Marvel.
Ironheart.
Yeah.
The King of Wakanda himself even suited him up with some Wakandan vibranium.
The
Nice,
stuff is
okay.
to sell his own suit. This super rare and tough metal can absorb kinetic energy and
Yup.
vibrational impacts.
It
Go up
helps
against
to
Hulk.
regulate Miles's venom powers too, allowing him to better control his electrical output.
The vibranium is thinner to better fit his acrobatic fighting style, but it can still
Yeah.
shake off most fatal attacks like they're nothing. This stuff is tough enough.
That's actually fire that his suit is like made of vibranium, and it has the same type of like content of like Black Panther suit where like enough, like if you get hit enough, that absorbs a lot of kinetic energy. And then also, if he builds up enough electric charge, they'll build up enough energy for him to like let out all that stuff. And that type, and with that type of suit, you probably like hold up a lot of that energy too. Okay, the
But it can still shake off most
W,
fatal attacks
T'Challa.
like they're nothing. This stuff is tough enough that Deadpool's swords have shattered against it.
Though it's not as durable as, say, Captain America's shield, and enough kinetic energy will overload it.
Don't be near
True.
it when it does, or you'll end up like the Falcon here when he used his vibranium wings to stop a bomb that was gonna blow
Oh.
up New York City. That's twice now. Does any other city have to deal with this stuff?
But
I'm
when
saying.
vibranium and spider powers still aren't enough, Miles can push his electrical output into overdrive.
Giving him
Overdrive.
huge boosts in strength and speed, and making him a whole lot zappier.
Yo!
It's a classic shonen power up, and he knows it
Yeah.
too. He's a bit of a weeb and has a thing for mimicking some favorites.
Despite his initial insecurities, Miles has more than managed to live up to his predecessor. No longer standing in the shadow, but side by side.
Literally, his universe got
beat,
blown
though.
up, and he
Hey.
was sent to the main 616 timeline.
Oh yeah, because I heard that recently the ultimate comic storyline, like it got revived, and it's now in it, like it has like a in-game like it's within its in-game stages now for like the last bit of its story. That's interesting. That's actually cool that they brought it back. But I hate Spider-Man. I don't know, man. Like him at all. As for the only time where years ever enjoyed Paul was when his children got yeah, crazy work. The writer Zeb Wells, who fans understand is a pro. Yeah, what's up with writers constantly doing Spider-Man like this, man? I was on Spider-Man every time where he needs silk.
Along with his family, and now it's him and Peter as a pair of Spider Bros.
That bit was
He's
trash.
even become one of the big players of the Spider-Verse, teaming up with all sorts of other spider variants to defend the multiverse.
There's anime spider people, robot spider people, dinosaur spider people, spider people, a whole lot of
Spider
them, each
spider.
with their own way of getting the job done. Miles even led them into battle against the Inheritors, a bunch of interdimensional vampire assholes.
This is what Stan Lee was proudest of in his favorite superhero. Regardless,
Wait, let me
Fire assholes.
this is what Stan Lee was
and also recipes to the go, man. It was not accidentally, but I think it was the best thing we did, making him so he could be anybody under that cost. Right. Hence, when in Inspireverse, they always kept saying anyone can wear the mask, man.
proudest of in his favorite superhero. Regardless of who they were, any sort of person could wear the mask and do the right thing. For
Facts.
so long as we stay true to ourselves and help others in our own unique ways, then anyone can be a hero.
A hero, yeah. Okay. All right, let's go on to
But
Deku.
what is a hero? To the citizens of Japan, there was no one more synonymous with the word.
This episode contains spoilers for My Hero Academia. Okay. So, if they get into some manga panels in the moment I see something, or I think they're about to get to something, I'm going to be on some... That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. Let's go.
Than their symbol of peace, All Might.
The big numero uno, with a smile on his face, he could save anyone and
I
win
am
any
here.
fight, no matter what.
Or so it seemed. After a battle with his arch nemesis All For One, All
Yeah.
Might was grievously injured. His time as a beacon of hope was coming to an end, and he would need to find someone to pass on the torch.
In this world, most human beings evolved to have their own individual superpowers. Or
Right, but
quirks,
Deku didn't have
but
one.
Not everyone is lucky enough to get one. Like this kid named Izuku Midoriya.
Right.
Or as local bully Bakugo liked to call him, the good-for-nothing Deku.
Izuku wanted to save people just
It's not
like All
crazy
Might,
to Deku back
but
then.
even his idol told him that he would have to give up on his dreams.
Right. Romantic interest. Oh, you know.
forever the beta male in the shadow of Bakugo and his Sigma quirk until he got the chance to alpha up and lend his rival a helping.
Not the forefather of the. Oh, Havel. That's a good catch. That's a that's a good catch. I'm not gonna lie. I almost forgot about that. I'm actually glad that you brought that up. I'm actually very glad that you brought that up. Wait a minute. Guys, in the bag. Association, man. I almost forgot about that. Yo, how about good eye, man. This is one of our best employees in the game. He's been killing it nonstop. You know, he's been going beyond plus ultra on the fries in the bag, grilling them burgers. You know what I'm saying? He's making sure the ice cream machine is actually fixed. Like who fixes McDonald's ice cream machines, bro? This guy. This is the guy that fixes the ice cream machine. Anytime they're like, oh, the ice cream machine's broken, he's gonna be like well, actually, I just fixed it. You know what I mean? Like he is one of the pillars of this entire scene, bro.
And proving himself worthy of All Might's
He leaving.
And so after months of training, Izuku was granted All Might's quirk, one for all. This power allows him to boost his strength to incredible heights, using it for smashing attacks named after specific US locales, and a soccer club.
Or football, as they call it.
Straight punches, spikes, even finger flicks. One for all is
calling,
the ultimate
Air
in
Force
quirks.
The first time he used it, Izuku destroyed this giant robot in a single blow on accident. Too bad it wasn't the only thing he destroyed, though. Damn, that looks like it hurts.
One for All's power was so great that the recoil would shatter Izuku's limbs when he used it. In the hands of an improper vessel, One for All could cause their body to explode. So Izuku would need to continuously train to master it at his Hero Academia.
Yeah, he spent some seasons on this. Like season 2, he was putting in work. And then when he after his what do you call it? His training with Gran Torino, when they did like the class trials of like them trying to move around. When they saw this man moving like Bakugo, I was like, hold up, this dude kind of cold. Wait a minute. That's when I first started to see like, yo, hold on, he actually might be him. Fun fact about Stan Lee: not only he's his favorite character, but Stan Lee has stated multiple times that if he were to make any character from DC, he would have wanted to create a nice.
Say that again.
UA High.
Here he'd be inspired by girly pop Uraraka to turn his zero name into his hero name.
Yeah, that was good.
Becoming the Deku who always does his best.
Something that he may have taken too far.
When it came to saving people, Do Your Best here had a bad habit of putting others
that
way
must
before
fight,
himself.
man.
Sure, everyone else was okay, but he'd be good for nothing all over again if he got himself paralyzed.
So to cut down on his hospital bill, he developed full cowling. Instead of using his quirk in short bursts, he would continuously spread the energy across his body at low percentages.
He focused on his legs more.
Acrobatics inspired by Bakugo's explosive movements.
And with that new thinking came a new fighting style. Shoot style.
Shoot style, yeah.
Limb that'd be less likely to break. Deku took a page from Nerd Emoji Ida's book and switched to focusing on to pack in more of a punch. Yeah.
And
he was fighting gentle.
After a climactic battle with All for One, All Might would be forced into retirement, just a few months into Deku's training. Now it was his turn to face this demon lord.
But he didn't have to do it alone. Just
he had the vestiges.
Might had passed One for All onto Deku, it had been passed onto All Might by his master, and onto her by her master.
Drive through Detroit. Oh my gosh.
One for All was a power that was built upon for generations.
The quirks of the previous users of One for All manifested in Deku, along with their spirits, or vestiges, to help him in his battle against All for One.
Black Whip gives him energy tendrils to swing around and restrain
already in
foes.
season
They can also brace his arms
6?
and manually control his muscles if he can't move.
Float allows him to soar
I
high
need to get
into
ready.
the sky.
That's season
By combining it with controlled
6
blasts
still.
of pressurized air, he can effectively fly.
Danger Sense detects incoming
Danger
threats
sense.
and unease, letting Deku
like
react
fire
in advance.
senses.
Though it's mostly like an alarm bell and doesn't tell him specifics like location or number of threats. Familiar?
Smokescreen lets him create a smokescreen, but he can use it at full blast to create a bigger smokescreen.
That's swelling on, but
Yeah.
the real meat is in Fajin. After
Fajin,
building
yeah.
kinetic energy within his body, Deku can unleash it for bursts of strength
Mm-hmm.
and speed.
He's combined it with Black Whip to create
Black
the powerful
Whip.
Black Chain,
Black
binding
Chain.
attack, and can use it in
And I'm not gonna lie. What if this man really? What if he were to mix up Fijin, Gear Shift, and he goes one for all at 100%, all at the same time, bro? Because I know he's been using 45% of his power, but like, what if he were to like do? Yo, that would be. He would destroy the entire freaking country, dang near. Who knows?
conjunction with full cowling to achieve faux 100%, equaling All Might's full level of power without any recoil.
He once used it to outspeed a bullet shot by Lady Nagant, a former hero turned villain who has a sniper rifle for an arm.
That is so
I
cool.
think I'm in love.
Nagant's bullet goes crossed a distance of around 215 kilometers within a fraction of a second. That's 6,700 times faster than sound. And
oh my god!
So fast, the bullet seemed like it was standing still.
And he can go even.
Yeah, no. Miles is, and then he has gear shift to go even. Oh no, you're cooked, dude.
Faster than that with his final quirk, Gear Shift.
By touching a target, he can control its speed without abiding by the laws of inertia.
Right.
He can slow down foes to leave them frozen in the air, or move so fast he can punch multiple times in an instant.
Even All For One's own protege Shigaraki couldn't track him, and this is a dude who can catch light speed laser beams.
It does have a time limit though. After 5 minutes of continuous use, Deku's body will catch up to his speed, suffocating him as his cells become unable to take in oxygen.
Not nearly as bad as One For All was suffocating him though. He's been doing all of this shit.
Nope. I
in
didn't watch
just
the
10th
movies.
grade.
I didn't watch the
I hadn't
movies.
even figured out
I
you could breathe
can't
through your
even-
nose at that point.
The pressure of having to save his friends, the country, the entire world weighed on Deku. So he left UA to fight this war
Basically,
alone.
Deku, yeah.
But alone was never where Deku fought best. Having come from nothing, his admiration for his peers gave him strength, just as they admired his strength and desire to help others. Even Bakugo came around to him.
So when it came
I really wish, like, and we kind of went into this earlier. I really wish Vigilante Deku, like, it was like I wish that could have been like a full on like season of just him doing it, not just like a second half, 3 to 5 episodes of him just being Vigilante Deku when he's going against Lady Nagant, and then that's it. I would have wished he could have kind of kept that up, you know?
time to finally put that demon lord back in hell, his classmates, teachers, mom, friends, enemy, and everyone else supported and cheered him on. Because that was the greatest threat to All For One's reign all along.
Not All Might, not Deku, not even One For All itself. Just people helping each other out. And with their help, Deku defeated All For One once and for all, blowing a hole in this huge storm and parting the skies for a brighter future.
Though he did lose his quirk and have to retire from hero work, getting a regular 9 to 5 as a teacher, passing on his knowledge to the next generation. Just like every user of One For All before him.
Some might say he peaked in high school, if not for the sick new armor he eventually got to go back to kicking butt.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that thing. I saw that.
All with the help of his friends. For so long as we keep reaching out our hands to help those in need, everyone can be a hero.
Alright.
Hello, it's me, Store-Bought Benjamin.
Didn't spoil at all. Them headphones was out of my ear and I looked away. We good. We are good. But while they're doing this sponsor, yeah, with keeping track with how fast Lady Nagant's gun is able to like go at, and with Deku being able to surpass that speed, how many times faster than Mach speed did they say, or how many times faster than sound? That is great. And then that doesn't even include gear shift yet. Yo, Miles, you might be cooked, man. I don't know. We didn't really see a lot of like speed feats about Miles. And we really didn't. We really didn't. Wait, what were y'all saying? Jokes aside, it's crazy good idea for a McDonald's side. Wait. Deluxe Oh! Yo, wait. Did Drip just... Oh my gosh. With a 7 gifted donuts, just why not? Yo. And also, welcome back, Drip. Yo, thank you so much for the dono, man. Thank you so much for the dono. Just cuz. Crazy work. But yeah, if that's what that is, wow. Yeah, Miles, you're cooked, bro.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Did we just see Donald Trump?
It's time for a death battle!
New York City. Ooh, I like this comic style. Okay. Oh, now we're in the.
You're more man and less spider than usual.
Whoa, I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do?
The voice for Deku.
First lesson: don't watch the mouth.
Oh,
Watch the head.
weave.
Now watch mine, Delaware!
Okay. Weave. Okay, next.
Try that one more time.
But that suit's gonna be, yeah.
Guess who?
Don't watch see for this fight, bro.
I can't use my full power here. Gotta take this somewhere else.
Smoke screen with Fijin.
Gross!
You got skills, man. I like that.
Nope, that ain't gonna work, Miles. Oh my! Uh-oh! Oh! You better dodge! Woo! My gosh!
I moved us to
Black Chain.
part of the city so we can go all out. Because I always do my best.
It's even a building! He's kicking a building at him! Ain't gonna weave? Okay, Miles. We those. Yeah, gear shift. Bro, you're not dodging this, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that fire! Oh, watch again, bro. Yep, what's up? Okay, nice counter.
Sarah was right. Your quirk is amazing.
Amazing is my buddy. They call me the ultimate Spider-Man.
Okay, come on.
His suit has
That's
shock
fire.
absorption, not nullification. So
Yeah.
It's got a limit.
He already knows what's up about his move. Nice. Oh, we wanna go band for band? We'll band for. What's up?
Beyond!
Oh! The whole city's gone! Oh my god, you're cooked! Is he about to blow? Did that
Spider-Man, you really are the ultimate.
KO! Vaya con Dios, Aranya Hoven.
Let's start by talking about their superpowers.
You know what's so weird? I don't even know who actually won for real. We didn't even get to see Miles' body. So did he lose or did Deku lose? Wait, and also that clash though was. I'm gonna say that one more time. I'm sorry. Nah, and then he pulled the same thing that he did overall. Ooh. Oh. I think the punches were so much it caused Miles to like just overcharge involuntarily, and he probably blew up from the inside. Oh.
Spider-Man,
Man, I that's what I
you
think.
really are
'Cause
the ultimate.
Deku, he's still alive, so he must have won.
Oh, vaya con Dios, Aranya Hoven.
Let's start by talking about their superpowers.
Okay, let's
which
talk about it,
matched up
quite
quite evenly. Unsurprisingly, given the not-so-subtle inspiration for Deku's quirks, though they did have some edges over the other.
The spider sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and threats than danger sense, which
Right, yeah, because Danger Sense is like, oh, someone's attacking you, but you don't know where. But with Spider Sense, it's like you have a good feeling where it is, of like what's about to hit you.
Has been worked around before.
This meant Miles's invisibility was harder for Danger Sense to detect when he wasn't attacking, while the Spider Sense's radar system allowed him to find Deku in a smokescreen. But Izuku's other quirks granted him advantages of his own.
Float was a lot more mobile than Webs, and Fajin gave a bigger boost in strength than Venom did. Since both had some advantages and disadvantages, we're gonna call superpowers a tie.
Next up,
That's actually very fair. That's extremely fair. That's a being extremely fair about it, because like I feel like you should have Deku at superpowers, because like bro, even though, because they were talking about who has more variety, is like okay, but then if it's like variety versus effectiveness, like which superpower is like more effective over the other, you know what I mean? Like so I guess they're arguing, okay, there's times where Deku's quirks, it has a time limit, so they're not always super effective like for the long run, but Miles, same, like they both have that same thing going, back and forth. All right, so 1-1 there. What were y'all saying? You know how badly I wanted my goal Miles away, but I knew there was no way in hell he was going. Yeah, there's no way. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. In the DM that I saw, because this was when I was working on the thumbnail for I think it was for Wednesday's stream. Yeah, it was when I was looking up thumbnails for this previous Wednesday stream, and I was going on the My Show for Jump Street server, like the channel server. I looked at some of my DMs. I thought one of my homies was saying that Deku lost, because I saw it he was talking to me in all caps. He said in all caps like yo, because he was hyped about the Death Battle episode, but I thought he was saying Deku lost, not that he won. I thought he said he lost. So I'm glad I didn't look that much deeper into that message, because like we see some at first, you see in the first few letters, and I saw that, I was like, oh shoot, did I just get spoiled? And I quickly clicked off of the message. I was like, there's no way I got spoiled, bro. There's no way. Okay, so I thought he meant Deku lost, not that he won. Employee of the week meant the employee of the month. Okay. Go up a little bit higher. What's up? Get ready for the end of the video. It's hype. Bet. Also, this song playing right now is called You Say Danger. Okay.
speed. Scaling to Peter, Miles could dodge light speed attacks, which actually outpaced Izuku moving faster than that sniper bullet.
Really?
For Deku though, that wasn't his best.
Okay.
Thanks to gear shift, Deku could speed himself up to match Miles the same way he did to the light cannon.
That scene, bro, when they both...
Thanks to gear shift, Deku could speed himself up to match Miles.
That scene was fire. It was the whole other version of What's Up, Danger? Yo.
Miles the same way he did to the light-catching Shigaraki. Even worse for Spidey, one touch from gear shift could freeze him in place and make dodging totally impossible. So speed goes to Deku.
Wow.
As for skill,
Okay.
Deku was incredibly talented at analyzing an opponent's abilities
Oh,
and
yeah.
coming up with strategies on the fly.
But Miles' powers and fighting style gave Deku few immediate openings.
Deku may have received more formal training at UA, but he was ultimately only active in hero work for a little under a year.
Meanwhile, Miles
True.
has been handling everything from neighborhood crooks to
So Miles has more
multiverse
experience.
and gods for significantly longer.
It's
True.
close, but with his greater experience, skill goes to Miles. And that means the biggest deciding factor is raw strength.
And that
Raw strength, yeah. So if you're gonna give that to my strength, yeah, you there's no way you give that to Miles. You give strength to Deku, man. Come on.
no contest. Miles absorbing the energy of that bomb was nothing to scoff at, but overwhelming power is what One for All is all about.
When Deku defeated All for One, the energy needed to part those
Oh,
clouds with his punch had a
whoa,
yield of
whoa,
362
whoa,
billion
that
tons
was
of
crazy.
TNT.
Y'all, hold up, y'all really snuck that in. Y'all really snuck that. Wow. I'm gonna look at the comic. Repeat gear shift with a single touch and stop all forms of movement. Got you. Yo.
Actually, the bomb Miles absorbed out of the water.
But it wasn't as simple as that. Miles is wearing a vibranium suit after all. So
Come
the
on,
question
Miles.
wasn't necessarily who was stronger, it was if Miles' suit was tough enough to continuously absorb Deku's blows.
When the Falcon protected New York from that city-destroying
That's how I'm
blast,
up, okay.
it had a yield of 546 megatons. Impressive, but Deku defeating All for One was still over 600
They
times
really
stronger.
think. Oh my gosh. The one I hear the Deku and then I see a manga panel, I immediately did, bro. They think they really really trying. They really trying. They really trying right now.
Limit.
And Deku did that with One For All's embers, not the full package.
And remember, the vibranium in Miles' suit was much thinner than what Falcon and Black Panther had,
My
making
gosh.
it unlikely it could absorb as strong of a blast.
It's there to provide more protection, sure, but there was no way it could survive all of what Deku could do.
All right, we're
It is
safe.
super
Oh my
bad.
gosh, we're safe, please. Yo, I'm like, yo, how many times I have to bop and weave like spoiler jump scares, dog? Oh man, stop putting headphones on there. Well, yeah, I only came in for like Miles side. I kind of tuned out the fact that they were going to bring up the manga. I don't know why I was tuning that out. But now we're safe. In short, the punch has greater devastation than the energy Miles absorbed from the collider. Got you. Yeah, man. Goodness. They were trying to take me out. Like, nah. Because, like obviously, ultimately, I'm sure Deku's going to beat Shigaraki. And then I do know about Deku. His powers doesn't work anymore or something like that. And then he gets a suit. But I don't want to know any more than just that. Because it's like, it's one thing to know about those things, but you don't know about how they got there. I don't want to know about how they got there. I want to see all that stuff for the first time in the anime. So that's why I try not to listen to those spoilers. But we're finally safe. Oh my
It was
gosh.
Izuku's overwhelming speed and immense strength that made him the winning hero.
Oh,
And the morales of the story is...
Winner is Deku.
there you go.
Time on Death Battle.
Okay, so it was said that I'm going to be hyped about this. Let's go. Is that Godzilla? Godzilla versus Hulk?
Subscribe and
yo!
join us to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Hold up. No. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a Hulk. I'm not going to lie. Bro. Hey, Hulk, I'm gonna hold you, though. You got exposed by Broly. You did get exposed by Broly not too long ago. So I'm going to need you to lock in on Godzilla. You know what's going to be crazy? If Hulk beats Godzilla, does that by extension means that Goku beats Godzilla? Oh, I actually low-key, you know what? Just to have, I don't really engage in anime back and forths, but just the rage bait for the one time. Just the rage bait for the one time, because I have a friend that's a huge fan of Godzilla. Just for the one time, I low-key want Death Battle to Hulk beat Godzilla, so I can say, hey yo, Goku beats Godzilla, bro. Like that's light work, bro. That's just for that, bro. Just for that alone. But Godzilla, he it's really possible he'll probably win. But I need Hulk to get at least a point on the scoreboard, because he has not won a lot of death battles, if you think about it. Who won between Doomsday and Hulk? Didn't Doomsday win? But yeah, so that was fire. Yeah, didn't Doomsday beat Hulk in that other death battle? I'm pretty sure. So Hulk did beat Doomsday. He didn't beat Bro. Yo, yeah. Actually, Hulk is 0-2. He's 0-2 right now. He needs a win.